Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Train Your English Brain. I'm Emma. Today, I want to ask you something. If someone asks you, "What did you do yesterday?" Can you answer with a full, natural story? Or do you just say one short word like, "Nothing much," and then stop because telling a full story feels too difficult? Many learners can answer simple questions, but they struggle to tell a real story, even a very short one. They think storytelling requires perfect grammar, many details, complicated sentences. But today, I want to show you something wonderful. You can tell a complete, satisfying story using just 3 or 4 simple sentences. The rule is simple. You don't need a long story. Just 3 or 4 simple sentences can tell a complete story. Let me explain why this matters so much. A story doesn't need to be long to be complete. It simply needs a clear beginning, a small middle part, and a simple ending. When you understand this structure, you realize that storytelling isn't scary at all. It's just a few connected sentences, one after another in a logical order. Think about how children tell stories. A small child might say, "I went to the park. I saw a dog. The dog was friendly. I was happy." 4 simple sentences, but it's already a complete, clear story. Adults sometimes think stories must be complicated, full of impressive vocabulary, but actually, simple stories, told clearly, are often the most powerful and the easiest to understand. Let me tell you a story about a real student, and I will call her Anna. Anna often felt embarrassed when people asked about her day. She knew many words, but connecting them into a story felt impossible for her. She would say short, disconnected pieces like, "I go, work, then, home, tired." Her listener often felt confused, unsure what really happened. Anna's teacher gave her a simple structure to follow. First sentence, what happened first. Second sentence, what happened next. Third sentence, how you felt. And if you want, a fourth sentence, how it ended. Anna practiced this structure with simple, everyday events from her own life. The next time someone asked about her day, Anna tried this new method. She said, "This morning, I went to work. My boss gave me a new project. I felt a little nervous, but excited too. By the end of the day, I felt proud of myself." 4 simple sentences, and suddenly Anna had shared a real, clear, complete story, something her listener could easily follow and understand. Over time, this simple structure became automatic for Anna. She didn't need to think hard anymore about how to organize her thoughts. She simply followed the pattern: first, then, feeling, ending. And her conversations became so much richer because she could finally share real experiences, not just short, disconnected words. Now, let's practice together. I will tell a short story using this simple structure. Then you will try creating your own short stories too. Here's our first story. First sentence, yesterday I went to the market. Say it with me. Yesterday I went to the market. Second sentence, I bought some fresh vegetables. Say it with me. I bought some fresh vegetables. Third sentence, I felt happy because everything looked fresh. Say it with me. I felt happy because everything looked fresh. Wonderful! That's already a complete, simple story. 3 clear sentences. Let's try another one, this time with 4 sentences. First sentence, last weekend I visited my friend. Say it with me. Last weekend I visited my friend. Second sentence, we cooked dinner together. Say it with me. We cooked dinner together. Third sentence, we talked and laughed a lot. Say it with me. We talked and laughed a lot. Fourth sentence, it was a wonderful evening. Say it with me. It was a wonderful evening. Excellent work! Do you feel how natural that sounds? 4 simple sentences, and suddenly you have a full, warm little story. Let's practice one more example together. First sentence, This morning, I woke up early. Say it with me. This morning, I woke up early. Second sentence, I made a cup of coffee. Say it with me. I made a cup of coffee. Third sentence, I watched the sunrise from my window. Say it with me. I watched the sunrise from my window. Fourth sentence, it was a peaceful start to my day. Say it with me. It was a peaceful start to my day. Wonderful. Notice how each story follows a similar pattern. Something happened, then something else happened, then a feeling, and sometimes a small ending. This pattern works for almost any simple experience in your daily life. Here is a simple and very useful exercise for you. Think about something small that happened to you today or yesterday. It doesn't need to be exciting, even something ordinary works perfectly. Try creating 3 or 4 simple sentences about it, following our pattern. Take a moment now and try it. Think of one small moment from your day and create a short story out loud using 3 or 4 simple sentences. Remember this important idea. A good story doesn't need to be long or complicated. It simply needs clarity and structure. When you follow this simple pattern, what happened next, how you felt, you can turn almost any small moment into a complete, shareable story. Many learners avoid storytelling because they feel pressure to sound impressive, but real communication isn't about impressing people, it's about connecting with them, sharing real moments from your life, even small, ordinary ones. Simple stories, told clearly and naturally, create genuine connection, much more than complicated, confusing ones. So here is your homework for today. Choose one small moment from your day and create a short story using our simple pattern. Practice saying it out loud, smoothly and naturally. I know storytelling might feel a little scary at first, but once you understand this simple structure, you'll realize that every day you already have plenty of small, interesting moments worth sharing. You just need the confidence to put them into simple English sentences. So, my friend, please promise me one thing today. Choose one small moment from your day and practice telling it as a short story using our simple pattern. This small habit will build your storytelling confidence one story at a time. Thank you so much for practicing together with me today. If this lesson helped you, please come back tomorrow for a new lesson. And remember, every day gives you a new small story to tell, and your storytelling will become more natural every single day. See you in the next episode, my friend. Keep practicing, notice the small moments, and I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.